Hey everybody, Nick from Musical Life Denver. This is video 3 on the 3-part series on slide guitar. Video 1 I went over some different types of slides. Video 2 I went over some of the common techniques used in slide guitar. Now in this video we're going to look at 3 different riffs and break them down. So let's get started. Here's riff number 1. Alright, what we had there is a riff in E Mixolydian. So let's look at that one. We're starting by sliding on our 2nd string up to our 12th fret. Then we're going into our root note, E, on our 1st string, 12th fret. Real common couple of notes you're going to hear with slide guitar a lot. Now we're coming down to our major 3rd. That's going to be our 9th fret on the 2nd string. And we're sliding into it twice. That gives it a lot of character, just coming into it 2 times. You know, you have the option of sliding in once and then just hitting it again, but there's a, kind of a lot of character in sliding into it twice. Now we're coming into our root note on the 9th fret, 3rd string. Putting all that together. Now this next little chunk is something that you're going to hear a lot with slide 2. We're coming from our root note E down a whole step to our flat 7. So we had our major 3rd in a little earlier. Now we have our flat 7. There's our Mixolydian sound. So we're coming to our flat 7 and then hitting our 4, A, which is on our 4th string on the 7th fret. Coming back up to our 5 on the 9th fret and resolving on our root note. So putting all that together, cool. There's riff number 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at riff number 2. Alright, this riff, what we have here is something a little bit closer to our main pentatonic shape, pentatonic box 1. The first riff we did is a Mixolydian riff. This one is going to be minor pentatonic, so we're using a different scale. What I like about this riff is we have a lot of notes on 1 fret, and we're going to kind of have to mute some notes as we go. So some right hand technique we're going to use in this that we went over in video 2. So here's what we got. We are coming up to our 12th fret, and we are doing our 3rd string, 2nd string, and 1st string in an arpeggio kind of sense here. So then we're sliding up to our 4. That's our A, 14th fret, 3rd string. So after I ascend my arpeggio to the 1st string, I come down again and I hit my 5, so my 2nd string on the 12th fret again. 2 slides into the 4. So we hit our 4 again 2 times. Slide that down to our minor 3rd. There's our G. Then we're hitting our flat 7, D, so 12th fret on the 4th string. Then we slide up twice into our root note for the resolve. So there's something with a little bit more of a minor pentatonic sound to it. Let's go ahead and check out riff number 3. Alright, so riff number 3. This is a short riff, real small, just a couple of notes, but it really demonstrates how we can use open notes while we're playing slide guitar as well. So this one we have... So, a lot going on in a short amount of time. Let's look at what's happening here. We're on our 2nd string. And we're starting on our flat 7, so a D, that's going to be on our 2nd string on the 3rd fret. We're sliding down a half step to our 6, our major 6, and we're pulling off to our 5, which is a B. So all that is done with one pick. 3 notes, all done with one pick and all done with the slide. Now we're hitting our open 1st string, E, root note, hitting our open 5, 2nd string, that's a B. Now we're sliding into our 3rd string on the 1st and 2nd, 3rd fret on our 1st and 2nd string. So that's going to give us a G, which is our minor 3rd, and a D, which is our flat 7. Pull off to those same open notes, root note and 5th, E and B. Then we slide up to those same notes on our 12th fret, which is an octave above them. Now the pull off from the 3rd fret to the open notes, I would say you could do a pull off or you could pick those. That's optional and you're going to get similar results. But what this demonstrates again is how we can use some open notes along with our slide notes together. This works well in the key of G as well. For this video I'm doing E, but the key of G. All right, that concludes our 3-part video series on slide guitar. Hope you had fun with it. Stay tuned, there's going to be plenty other videos coming up covering a lot of different topics. So we'll see you next time.